So we are discussing about web services, right? So on the web services, we completed one thing like that is a login as well as a registration we completed. But as far as this we run, how it is like we run, but it is saying that uh, so registration is coming first and login is coming later, right? So that flow we will change. So but before that, if you like before that we will change, first we'll change the flow means we have to go to the manifest file. So in the manifest file, so this is the main activity. So just a minute. So now here what we will do is this is the main activity. So but we need a login page. Login is the first, right? So login is first, main activity is the second. So that flow we have modified here. But now this will be okay. But here we need that, right? What we need here now. So from the login page, so this is the login page. From here now, we need navigation to the registration page, right? So how can we do with the registration page here? So for that now, here I'm taking one text view. So after this, I'm taking the text view. Text view, there is no material design. That's why normal text view I'm taking the here. Transparent for app content ID. So that is the new user. So text. So new user register here. Something I'll put the text here. New user register here. Something like this. Then text size 20 sp. So text all caps true. So text style bold. So text color something. So margin 20. So in case if you want padding also, we'll add padding as well. Padding 10 dp. Right. So like this, it will be created here. Like this. Right. Now, so for this, we need an action. So here we will write an action. So that is binding dot login. So new user, right? We added just as a what is the key we took here? ID new user. So new user dot set on click listener. So this is login only. Here we did login only. Why it is not coming? Okay, so set on click listener. So here where intent equal to intent of this at the rate login. So from here now, main activity, that registration is there in a main activity, right? So we have to navigate to the main activity colon class dot shop, right? Then start activity of intent. So like this I have added here. Now we will run and we will see. Just a minute, I'm connecting the phone. Just I have connected a phone, so I'm running. If I run now, it should come first, right? So that should come first. Login page should come first, then followed by it will come the next is that should come. See now login page came first. From here, it is navigating here. So once in a successful registration, here we have to navigate anyhow. Unsuccessful registration, we are navigating to the login page. That will be fine here. Right. But after successful login, here I want to move on to the next page. So for that here now, so some menu page or something, we have to navigate that. So here now I have to navigate from here. So for that, just already just we commented here. I'm removing that comment here. So from here now, instead of login, I'll create that as a menu page. So we are navigating to this menu page. Right now here I'll create one menu page. So that is an activity. So with MTV's activity, I'm creating that. So with MTV's activity, I have created this. Now it will be created here like this. Right, means after a successful login, we will navigate to this. Okay, till this is it's fine. But now normally what happens here when any app which we create here, so there is a one page called splash screen. So that page will come like some kind of introduction or some kind of animation. So that will come first, then followed by it goes to the login page, or based on the condition, if maybe the session will be there, directly it goes to the menu page. So that kind of will handle. Before that here now I want to create one splash screen. So that will called as a normally that will launch first. So that will creating here now. So with empty views activity, I'm creating the splash. So here now I'm updating that as splash. So splash I'm updating here, right? So in case if it is a splash screen, so like this will wait means in this splash page here now we will put one image so that it will be. So here just I'll take this as a relative layout, right? So within this relative layout, I'll take one image view. So wrap content src, so that is IC launcher id, so img, then central horizontal true, central vertical true. So both I have taken this. Right now from here now, so just we have to create a simple splash screen here. Now just I'll write some logic like that will be based on a condition, like just it's a simple using the threads, using the runnable threads. I'll create that. So for that in a very simple format here now we will write that in a simple format. So handler dot handler dot post delayed. I'm using the thread called post delay thread. So that thread could be a runnable. So runnable thread. So here we have to define the time after how many seconds it should. This is in a milli. So means after how many seconds it should run. Here we are defining here. So after 5 seconds it will run. But after 5 seconds, where it goes, so I want to navigate this to the login page initially. So that is var intent equal to intent. So of this, whether it's flash, then from here it goes to the login page, login dot colon colon class dot show, right? So then start activity of intent. So for this, we'll write finish also. So because there's no need of background, so I'll write finish as well. Now we will see here. See first this page, oh sorry, we have to change here. Now that page only will come, we'll change. Like once we'll see this output, then we have to modify in manifest file. See this page only came. Now in a manifest file. So instead of login here, this required splash here, login will make as a default, right? Now I'm running this, we will see now. if I close and reopen my project, if I open that, see, first this is coming, then after that it is coming like this, right? But now that we cannot use like normal that kind of plane, so there I'll apply some animation. So in a splash screen I'll apply some kind of animation. So to apply here, like there are various kind of animations, so no need to remember the animation code. Somewhere in a Google, just you can search as an animation. So like whatever the animations will apply in a PPT, so those kind of all animations you can do this. But whenever you will do animation here in a resources, we need to create one new directory. So the directory name called as anim. So I'm created this anim here, new directory. So that is anim. So once we create that new directory as anim, so there within a that you have to create the animation. So like there are different kinds of animation resource file, so I'm creating the animation resource file, that is the rotate. So just I want to rotate the image. So that kind of like there are I already told like many kind of animations will be there. So on that I'm choosing one kind of animation, that is the rotate image animation, like slide up, slide down, move, blink, fade in, fade out. So there are like many is there. So on that I selected this rotate. So I'm adding the rotate. So for this now, from degrees, so from 0 degree to 2 degrees, 360 means we need from 0 to 360 and pivot x. So this is the 50% means if I give this 50%, so whatever that image will be there, extra it will occupy 50% of the space from there, so that it will be. And the next is the duration. So duration 5 seconds. Right now I want reverse of this, means once it rotate from 0 to 360, then 360 to 0 also I need here. So this I'll change as a 360, this I'll change as a this. But for this now, this will start off after 5 seconds, right? So for this uh, start offset after 5 seconds, right? This will be animation, like here I applied animation. Now this we have to map in our main class. So how to apply that in main class? So now in a main class, first of all, like here where that is splash here, right? Now just I'll define here where. So first of all here also we will apply that layout. So that means that is a data binding. So layout. So this layout we will close here, right? In this now where binding colon activity splash binding equal to null. So then binding equal to data binding util dot. So here this done. So here now also like I'll define where animation equal to, sorry, animation colon animation. Just I'm declaring the animation. So initially I'm treating that as a null value, right? Then here within others, so animation equal to, from the animation utils we are calling that, so that is animation utils dot, so load animation. So that is with with respective of this particular class, right? So whatever we created, that is r dot anim, means resources anim. So we created the rotate, right? That animation. Now this we have to map to this binding dot img dot. So that is the start animation. So start animation of whatever we created above animation, I'm writing like this. So just we are applied the animation for this. Right now we will see I'm running this. Now we will see here what happens here now. Means that image will rotate, then it goes to the next page. See, the image is rotating. So 180 degrees it is rotated. Sorry, only one time. Second direction, okay. This, there we have given each file. So here we have to change this as the 10. Now I'm running this. Now it will rotate two directions. See, one is this direction, other is this. So both directions it is navigated here. Then it's so from here now xyz@gmail.com. 1234 is the password. So I'm logging. I'm clicking login here. So successful login. It is came back to the next page. But here now, in case if I want to came here now, I want to save this data. So I want to save the session. So to save the session, normally that concept we will call as a shared preferences. So session management we will handle by using the concept called shared preferences. So here now I want to discuss about the shared preferences, how to handle the shared preferences. So that I want to discuss here now. So to do that here now, so shared preferences is nothing but it's a temporary storage, means until the user save the cache data, the shared preferences data will be available here. But where should I add? Now where you are successfully login, so means in a login page we have to add. So in a login page, so this is the activity main xml flash. So login response, register response, these all are extra classes I'm closing here. So login here. So here we are login successful and we are moving from other page, right? So here now we will add that code. So session like shared preferences code will add here. Means whatever the data is entering the user, that we will save. So that data we will access there with reference of that, right? For that I'm declaring here where shared preferences equal to get shared preferences. So get shared preferences of, so the shared preferences name we will give here. This I'm using for the login. So here now I'll give that mode private. So mode private means it will be secure, so that we have to give. Now to add this, now we required editor. So I'm editing the data here. So editor equal to, so shade preferences above what we declared, that edited, that edit. So we are just asking that permission to edit here now. So editor dot, we are appending the data to this. So that is a put string. So string, we are putting the string. This is also like key comma value weights. So first one is the email. So email, here we are writing this, right here email and password, these two fields directly. Whatever we are getting that from XML, that data here, I'm appending that. Right, then next. So here, this is the password. So that is here, password, done. Right, then once it is done, here editor dot commit. So now this data here it is saved, but now in this next page, I want to get the data, right? So copy this, because the key comma value page, it should be main. So in main menu activity page, I want to get the data. So for that now, so here I declared this, and editor is not required here. So I'll remove that editor. So here now where s1 equal to, so that is the shared interest dot get string. So I want to get the string. So what is the string we have to get here? Now what we define the name, so that is a case sensitive, that's the reason just I copy pasted here. So second value could be here null, right? Like same where s2 equal to, so that is a shared message dot get string, so that is the password. So this I define as a null. Right now for this, for the this, now I'll write in a one toast. So toast dot, so toast dot make text this at the rate, this at the rate menu page, comma here. Now I'll concatenate these two values s1 plus s2, then toast dot length long dot show. Done. So now we will run and we will see the data is coming to this page or not. So that we will observe here now. And so after successful login, if it is coming here, then based on this, I'll show you the session management, how to handle the session. I'll show you that. So now I'm entering XYZ. So here 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm clicking here, login. See, login successful. After that, so we are getting the data here. Means we are getting data here. Clear it is done. Now, so based on the same credit, I'll manage the session in case the data is available in a shared preferences. Then I'll uh, I'll go to this menu page. Otherwise, I'll go to the login page. Here I'll add this data. So this toast is not required here. Right here, I'll write some condition. If S1 is S1 is null or blank. So in case if it is null or blank, I can go to the login page. Else I can go to menu page. Right. So in case if it is null or blank, I'll go to that page. Else I'll go to the menu page. So that is menu page, this page. Right. Now I'm running. We will see here now. See here, data is there. It came here now. But how to clear this data? So to clear this data, now in this page, will add one button for logout. So there we will clear the data. So for that, and I have taken this linear. So I created one linear layout with orientation as vertical. So layout. So here now I take one button as parent wrap content ID. So that is a BT1, means like we'll put logout text, logout some margin 5 dp. Done. We will see this. Now here we will enable the binding, where binding. So colon, so that is the activity. activity menu page binding equal to null. So then binding equal to data binding util dot. So this right here, now we will write binding dot logout dot set on click listener. So applying on click listener. So for this, we required this editor. So here now we'll write editor. So editor dot clear dot apply. So clear dot apply. So once it is done, here now I'll write the toast. Make text this logged out successfully. Then toast dot length long dot show. Done. Then also from here, if it is logged out, we will navigate to the login page where intent equal to intent of this at the rate menu page. So from there it is a login. So colon class dot Java. Then start activity of intent. Done. So now I'm running this. We will see. Now the data is there. It goes to the directly that menu page. Then there we will logged out. So now I'm clicking on this logout. Now it came here. Now I'm closing the entire app. We will reopen the app. Then we will see where it goes. See, now it came to the login page because the data is not available here. Right, like this. So today here we discussed major things that is very important for. One is the shade preferences. So the shade preferences, once we use the shade preferences, that means like it will capture the data and it will save the data in entire application level wherever you want in entire application level, that you can access the data from that. And by using that we can maintain the session like I already showed this here. So that is one thing. Apart from that, there will be a splash screen. So that splash screen normally it we will use as a landing page. So that we will already shown here now, right? That landing page, it will come from there. Then after that, uh, flash screen animations. So like there are many kind of animations are available. So like I used one rotate animation. Like that you can search in Google, like there are multiple kind of animations. So that you can search, so that animations we can use here in this. And now we created means if it is a session data will be there, we are logging into this main page, right? So now the next step is here in this main page, we have to display some data which is coming from the server side in a recycler view. So last time we discussed about the recycler view, but that recycler view, the data we are capturing from our local, but now we want to update the data that is which is coming from the server. So that is next activity. So that will take more than 30 to 40 minutes. So because I mean, so that whatever we did the code so far, that is similar to this, but there are small changes will be there. So that we will discuss in next class. So till this you can practice as it is, and that we will see in next class.